Hi everybody, how's it going? Um, Jason here to do some songs with you. Um, Nice big chunk of people tuning in straight away. That's great. Okay, does anyone have a request to throw out very quickly, or will I pick something to start us off on? Um, I could start with a fun one. Hi Kate, hi Terry, how's it going? Okay. Hi Deirdre, Kari, hi Sarah and Mary. Wagon Wheel, great. Okay, any One Direction or Neil Horn? That's a bit of a blind spot for me, I'm afraid, Grania. I have a One Direction song somewhere in the back of my mind, but I'm going to have to go and learn it for you. So let me make a note of that. That's a good one for tomorrow. Thank you. Let's start with Wagon Wheel then. That's a good call from Deirdre. Hi Stephen. Hi everybody. There it is. Okay. Oh yes, of course. Yeah. Will we start with that? So okay. So for those of you who weren't here last week, or for the improvisation session, it's Kate's birthday today. So we're going to do, and I think Katie will like this one. This is nice and bouncy. Okay, you ready, Katie? You know it doesn't make much sense. There ought to be a law against anyone who takes offense at a day in your celebration, 'cause we all know in our minds that there ought to be a time to show and to set aside. I'm reading the live chat again. To show just how much we love you, and I'm sure you will agree it couldn't fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Is my voice a bit loud? I just never understood how a man who died for good could not have a day that would be set aside for his recognition, because it should never be just because some cannot see that a dream as clear as he, that they should make it become an illusion. And we all know everything that he stood for time will bring, for the peace our hearts will bring. Thanks to Martin and Katie Devlin. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. know that love can win. Let it out, don't hold it in. Sing it loud as you can. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Katie. Happy birthday to you. Here we go. 2 ways. Whew. Stevie stuff. Excellent. Happy birthday, Katie. Stephen, I do know Sloop John B. I'm going to make a note of it. Keep it on to keep myself on track here. Hi, Mikey. How are you? I have John and Dreams for you. Unless you have a different one to pick today. And Marion, I finally went and learned banana pancakes. If you still want to hear that, that should be almost like the unofficial anthem of the lockdown, I think. Okay. Ha! Big smile from Katie. Great. Stephen says happy birthday, Katie. And so does Kira. And Jess is there too. Hi Jess, how's it going? Send in a request if you like. Let's do Wagon Wheel. So let's keep things going. Okay, how's it going, Deirdre, and everyone there with you? Marion says hi, Jess. Huh, okay. It's very loud. Alright, Deirdre, you gonna sing this with me? The land of the pines, and I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road, and I pray to God I see headlights. I made it up the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for a rally I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. So rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, the North Country winters keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't going back to living that life no more. Come on, everybody. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south out of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tote, but he's headed west. Okay. Thank you, Deirdre. Mikey, yeah, keep all that study up. Don't work too hard. Hi Kira, hi Anna, hi Queelan. Sienna might be there. Okay, let's keep going. Sloop John B. Okay. I'll try and do it justice without the 9-part harmonies that the Beach Boys do. Okay, Grania, we'll do something from the Shrek playlist as well after that. And Band. Oh, trying to do too much at once. We came on the sloop John B, my grandpappy and me. Around Nassau town we do roam, drinking all night, got into a fight. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call the captain ashore, let me go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. The first mate, he got drunk and broke in the captain's trunk. The constable had to come and take him away. Sheriff Johnstone, why don't you leave me alone? Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call the captain ashore, let me go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. The poor cook, he caught the fits, threw away all of my grits, and he took up and he ate all of my corn. Let me go home, let me go home. This is the worst trip I've ever been on. So hoist up the John B sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call the captain ashore, let me go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. Now, excuse me a second, everybody. Okay. Right, so good, yeah, good choice indeed, Stephen. That's got special meaning for Mikey and his rugby club. Great, okay. That's another nice summary kind of tune, isn't it? That's here we go. Okay. So we've got a nice little playlist developing here. Okay, do you know where there's so many words you can put on this chat? Okay, no problem, Glenn. There's a character limit, like tweets or something. You can only write. I think there are some words blocked in it as well. I had to do that just to be safe. After a certain session. Okay. So another laid back one. Let's do banana pancakes for Marion. You ever had banana pancakes? Fantastic. Just bananas and eggs. Anyway. Well, can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. But baby, you hadn't even noticed when I tried to show you the song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep and make your banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. We could pretend it all the time. And can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. But baby, like a ukulele, mama made a baby. Really need to practice, cause you're my little lady. Lady, lady, love me, cause I love to lay lazy. We could close the curtains, pretend like there's no world outside. We could pretend it all the time. But can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Can't you see, can't you see? Rain all day and I don't mind. The telephone is singing rain is too early, don't pick it up. We don't need to, we got everything we need, and everything we need is enough. Just so easy when the world fits inside of your arms. Do we really need to pay the attention to the alarm? Wake up slow, wake up slow. But baby, you hardly even notice when I try to show you the song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep and make banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. We could pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Rain all day and I really, 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 really don't mind. Can't you see you gotta wake up slow? Right. Hi, Trevor. How's it going? Hi, Rebecca. Nice to have you here. Feel free to put in a request. Queelan, speaking of which, and Sienna, I have all I have from Dixie Chicks is Travelin' Soldier, which I'm very happy to do, and which I know other people like too. Did they also do a version of Landslide by Fleetwood Mac? Because I can do that one too. That's why cover songs are so handy when you're stuck in your repertoire. So let me know what you think about that. And Grania, That's that's a really laid back tune, Marion. Like I can see the guy Jack Johnson. You can tell he grew up on Hawaii. Um, okay, very good. Okay, do you know what? Maybe I'll do Landslide just for a bit of variety then. And if you change your mind, let me know. Um, yeah, and Nancy, congratulations, Rebecca. Um, happy times for you. So where were we on the requests? Something for Grania. Okay, Grania. Something from the Shrek playlist. I do have some new stuff that was in that, some new songs that were in Shrek movies. I'm going to sing a little bit of one, and you can tell me if it works for you. It's another cover, so it's Fine Young Cannibals covering a Buzzcocks tune. So it's the one. Spurn my natural emotion. You make me feel like dirt, and I'm hurt. That was in Shrek 3, I think. I found that in the Shrek 3 soundtrack. So maybe I'll do that one just because I like it, and you can tell me what you think, Grania. How about that? Great. Okay. You spurn my natural emotion. You make me feel like dirt, and I'm hurt. And if I start a commotion, I run the risk of losing you, and that's worse. Let's speed it up a bit. It's a bit faster. Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with? Can't see much of the future unless we find out to blame. What a shame. And we won't be together much longer unless we realize we are the same. Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with? You disturb my natural emotions. You make me feel I'm dirt, and I'm hurt. And if I start a commotion, I'll only end up losing you, and that's worse. Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with? Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with? Fallen in love with? Ever fall in love with someone you shouldn't have fallen in love with? Came very close to doing my Fine Young Cannibals voice there, just to be sure that it was that version I was playing. Okay. Okay, let me just catch up a little bit here. What did you think of that one, Grania? What part of the movie was that in? What part of the Shrek movie was that in? Yeah. So Kira, yeah, nice one, Anna. That's an old Buzzcocks. It's an old punk song called "Ever Fallen in Love with Someone You Shouldn't Have." It's one of the only songs that has 2 apostrophes in one word. It's a bit of trivia. But the Fine Young Cannibals covered it in the later 80s. And then it was in a Shrek movie, which is why Grania knows it, because she loves the Shrek movies. You like that one, Grania? Excellent. Oh, this is far from my first venture into the punk era, Sean. Well, my first venture in these sessions. Would Bad Reputation, would the Joan Jett song have been a punk song? They were more rock, weren't they? They were more hard rock. Sean says played Dolan's last year. Buzzcocks or Fine Young Cannibals? I'm sorry I missed either of them. They'd have been great. Okay. How are we doing for songs? Oh yes, Landslide. I have to say, it is very interesting. I love the variety of stuff we do in these sessions. Oh, very good. Okay, and now Pete Shelley, yeah. And you know what? I missed that gig, Sean, but I did come across Pete Shelley's solo album after he passed away. I was really impressed. I was really sorry I hadn't come across him sooner. So I ended up listening to a lot of the Buzzcocks and that kind of thing. They're a really great band. Okay. Price tag. Okay. I might have to check that one out, Sean. I may need to work on that one. Rebecca Hannon, anything from the 80s. You're talking to the right man here. Let me put my thinking cap on. I think I might have to go and work up price tag. So if there's something else you think Dara would like, and I'll do price tag tomorrow, would that be okay? One Direction and Jessie J for tomorrow. Excellent. Shrek is trying to get back to Fiona before Prince Charming tries to take the throne. Oh. Thanks, Grania. There we go. Okay. So Glenn, yeah, the Buzzcocks were a punk band from the late 70s. They went all through the 80s, but they were quite good. They were very poppy and melodic as well as being raw and punky. They were named after the TV show was named after them. That was a combination of references I probably shouldn't go too far into. Thank you, Kieran. That's great. Thank you. Okay. Took my love and I took it down. Sienna. I climbed a mountain, I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, and the landslide brought me down. The mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the season of my life? I've been afraid of changing 'cause I build my life around you. Time can make you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing 'cause I build my life around you. But time can make you bolder, and even children get older, and I'm getting older too. I'm getting older too. Take my love and take it down. Climb the mountain, turn around, and if you see reflection in the snow-covered hills. Well, a landslide will bring you down. Well, a landslide will bring you down. Okay. Glenn, so you've discovered a new band now. You can check out the Buzzcocks on Spotify. There's a great best of. It's all their singles. Very good. I recommend it. Okay. So, excellent. Bohemian Like You by the Dandy Warhols. I can do that one for sure. Status Quo. Okay, I think I can do that one. For It's Too Late by the that's the Goo Goo Dolls, is it? Mikey, I don't know that one. But I do have Iris. But let me just make a note of this one. It's too late. I like this. I like when we have a nice momentum going, but also banking songs for tomorrow. But Mikey, I do have, you asked for John of Dreams on Friday, and I do have that one for you. That was my homework, if you'll remember. Okay. That's more like it. You ready, Dara? Sorry about that. You got a great car, yeah, what's wrong with it today? I used to have one too, maybe I'll come and take a look. I really love your hairdo, yeah, I'm glad you like mine too. See, we're looking really cool, we'll get ya. So what do you do? Oh, way I wait tables too. No, I haven't heard your band, cause you guys are pretty new. But if you did on vegan food, well, come over to my work, I'll have them cook you something that you really love. Cause I like you, as I like you, and I'm feeling so bohemian like you. Yes, I like you, yeah, I like you, and I feel, whoa, woo. That guy just hanging at your pad, he's looking kinda bummed. Well, you broke up, that's too bad. I guess it's fair if he always pays the rent and he doesn't get mad about sleeping on the couch when I'm there. Well, I like you, yes, I like you, and I'm feeling so bohemian like you. Yes, I like you, yeah, I like you, and I feel, whoa. You ready, Dara? I'm getting wise and I'm feeling so bohemian like you. It's you that I want, so please. Just a casual, easy thing. It is for me. And I like you, yeah, I like you. I like you, 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 and I feel, whoa, woo, whoa, now. Okay. What do you think of that, Dara? Good man, Dara. That's a great tune. Yeah. Walking in Memphis for Sarah. Excellent. Hi, Richard. How's it going? Okay. Great. Lovely mix of stuff being requested. Okay. Okay, Mikey. Let's do John of Dreams, and I'll no need to apologise, Richard, at all. Did anyone check out the One World concerts, the One World live streams? Checking some of them out yesterday. When midnight comes and people homeward tread, seek now your blanket and your feather bed. Here comes the rover, his journey's over. Yield up the night to old John of Dreams. Across the hill, the sun has gone astray. Tomorrow's cares are many dreams away. The stars are flying, your candle is dying. Yield up the darkness to old John of Dreams. Both man and master in the night are one. All things are equal when the day is done. The prince and plowman, the slave and the free man, all find their comfort in old John of Dreams. When sleep it comes, the dreams come running clear. The hawks of morning cannot reach you here. Sleep is a river, flows on forever. And for your boatman, choose old John of Dreams. When midnight comes and people homeward thread, Better than Spin FN. I don't know, Glenn. I literally don't know because I never listened to it. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Glad you're feeling better. Okay. And thanks for that, Mikey. Okay. Now, let's change gear completely. Stevie boy, you wanted some Status Quo, didn't you? First one that comes up here is Rockin' All Over the World. We were just talking about the One World concerts. I think that's appropriate. Thank you, Sean. I like Moving Hearts a lot. Again, Jas Kane, we do a version of Lake of Shadows, which is one of my favourite instrumental tunes ever. So unusual. And Declan Sinnott, he's amazing guitar on that tune. Okay. All right, let's do Rockin' All Over the World. What do you think, Stevie? And Denim Jeans. I can't remember the last time I wore denim jeans. I'm a chino guy. Chinos and cords. That's my thing. Yeah, the Moving Hearts were fantastic. Okay. Alright, Stephen, I know you know this one. I know loads of people know it. Well, here we are, here we are, here we go. All aboard and we're hitting the road, here we go. Oh, rocking all over the world. Well, giddy up and get away. We're going crazy and we're going today, here we go. Oh, rocking all over the world. Well, I like it, 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 like it, we go. Oh, rocking all over the world. And I like it, 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 like it, we go. Oh, rocking all over the world. Well, here we are, and here we go. On all aboard, and we're hitting the road, here we go. Oh, rocking all over the world. Well, giddy up, and get away. We're going crazy, and we're going today, here we go. Oh, rocking all over the world. Ready, Steven? And I like it, 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 like it, we go. Oh, rocking all over the world. And I like it, 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 like it, we go. Oh, rocking all over the world. Rocking all over the world. Rocking all over the world. All right, Stevie. Hope you belted that one out. I just remembered halfway through the song to do the Status Quo chord. It's not a Status Quo song without that. Hi Jess, how's it going? Jess is asking for the Enable song. Great. Opening song for Live Aid. There we go. I didn't know that. And would you believe I was watching it at the time? Moving Hearts theme concert. Not a bad idea. My knowledge of Moving Hearts is fairly thin. It's mainly from learning pieces for my band, suggested by someone else. But anyway, but it's a good idea. Okay, how are we doing for songs? Status Quo. I'm gonna have to go way up. We're having great chats here. Hi Sarah, how's it going? Glad you liked it, Anna. Glenn, I just saw your message there about the new Batwoman. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, Walking in Memphis. There we go. I haven't seen it yet. But I'd be curious about it. You know, I'm a nerd. That's the kind of thing I go for. Walking in Memphis. Yeah. Okay, Sarah. This one's for you. Quaylen, Snap. Jess just asked for the enabled song as well, so we'll definitely do that one too. My God, it's 10-2. I can't believe it. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. Jess, Grania saying a big hello to you again. She's delighted that you called her. Okay. So I think we can do the Enable Ireland song. We can do Walking in Memphis. Maybe one more. Can someone? Sarah O'Sullivan, maybe you have a song for us. What do you think? You might favour us with a request. Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain. WC Handy, won't you look down over me? I got a first class ticket, but I'm as blue as a boy can be, 'cause I'm walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. I was walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis on Union Avenue, followed him up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. Now security, they did not see him, they just hovered round his tomb. But there's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. When I was walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. I was walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? They've got catfish on the table, they've got gospel in the air, and Reverend Green will be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. But boy, you've got a prayer in Memphis now. Muriel plays piano every Friday night at the Hollywood, and I brought me down to see her, and they asked me if I would do a little number, and I sang with all my might. She said, tell me, are you a Christian child? And I said, man, I am tonight. I'm walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. I was walking in Memphis, do you really feel the way I feel? Well, I was walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. I was walking in Memphis, do I really feel the way I feel? Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain. Okay. Guys, we're coming to the end now. So I've seen 2 great requests there, and we've got one kind of in the bank. So let's do Travelling Soldier for Sarah. Let's do Fields of Gold for Aisling. And let's do the Enable Ireland song to finish for Jess. Will that be okay? Because then we're building up to a big finish. I think that'll work. Okay. I know you like this song as well, Glenn. So sing along. Okay. Today, that's too low. I've got to start to do Sorry. Terribly unprofessional. You would not see the Dixie Chicks doing this. Today's past 18. He was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down on a booth in a cafe there. Gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. Went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I've got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I'm coming back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of the traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Nevermore to be alone when the letter says this soldier's coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart, and it might be love and all of the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kinda rough over here, I think of that day sitting down at the pier, and I close my eyes, I see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to ride for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of the traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Nevermore to be alone when the letter says this soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, would you bow your head for a list of the local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player and a marching band, and I prayed to him, and no one really cared but a pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of the traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Nevermore to be alone when the letter says this soldier's coming home. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of the traveling soldier. Never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Nevermore to be alone when the letter says this soldier's coming home. So I saw your message there, Sean. Sean found a video of Neil Finn from Crowded House doing a version of Heroes. And I think it's fair to say I think our version is better. He did a good job, but I will say, in total fairness to him, he played some of the wrong chords. That really bothers me when I hear it, especially out of someone as good as him. Nancy, that's a very good call. Do you know what? I was thinking it was going to be a surprise, but you've hit that nail on the head there. I was thinking of doing a booklet of all the songs that people chose, like a digital booklet, like a PDF or something like that, of all the songs that people chose during these sessions. We are at about, I think if I add this song to, we are at 100 songs. We've done 100 different songs, probably more if I've had to do some from memory. But we've got 100 songs in a list that I made just for these sessions. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. All great ideas. Yeah, we should photos. All that. Do you know what? I'll make a start in it now. I'll start formatting it now, and when it's all done, it'll be ready to go, ready to send out to people. Oh, I see, Glenn. Don't worry about that. Okay. Oh yeah, don't worry, Aisling. We took care of it. Yeah, happy birthday to Katie. Aisling says happy birthday, Kate. And a best of for the last session. It's an absolute great idea, because what I'm noticing now, Marion, is people are starting to request songs that were originally requested by other people. So there are these songs that are kind of gaining popularity among the whole group, and that's something that I really like. I really like to see happen. Okay. I think we're going to be running late today, guys. I hope that's okay, because I'm going to do Fields of Gold and then the Enable Ireland song to finish. Okay. Did I see another request there? Someone put in something. Oh, Neil Finn and Heroes. Okay. Okay. Anyway. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love upon the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days that are left we will walk in fields of gold. We will walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walk the fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. Thanks, Trevor. See you later, Nancy. Very good. I'm glad you like that, Glenn. Okay. So it's nearly time to wrap up. I will say, anyone who feels like adding a video, if you haven't yet, to the Heroes project, the Heroes video, let me know. I think you have to go back and sing along to the version of Heroes that I sang on the 10th of April. But you can get in touch with me if there are any hassles. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Mary. Thanks, Richard. Thanks, Aisling. So yeah, because there's still room for more people in that. I might do another just sing along with the backing track myself tomorrow for people to kind of time their own performance to. And there's one person I have to reach out to about getting permission to share it with you. But anyway, more housekeeping. That's enough of that. Jess, you've been waiting long enough. It's time for the Enable Ireland song, and then we'll wrap up. Then we'll finish. Okay. So thanks everybody. Time flew. I can't believe it. I love that when that happens. E-N-A-B-L-E, E-N-A-B-L-E. We are a community, a united family. We have equal opportunities to promote our dreams. Okay, hi to Dara and Sienna and Sean from Richard. We all have hard times. We can overcome. Have a good evening, Kira. With friends and family, working together as one. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. We go out into the air. We go everywhere. Respect us and accept us just for who we are. We all have hard times. We can overcome. With friends and family, working together as one. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. Everybody, thanks to everyone in the live chat, thanks to everyone at home, everyone from Limerick, the Limerick Centre, everyone from the Ennis Centre, and everyone, friends and family from all around. It is great to be able to share music with you. Juicebox Noon, that's better than Jukebox, Glenn. I like it. Okay. So yeah, thanks everybody. That was good fun. I hope you had fun too. I hope you were singing along. Because that means that wherever we are, we're all singing together. We're all singing the same stuff. Thanks, Kieran. And you too, Anna. Have a lovely evening. So yeah, I'm gonna go have something to eat, replenish, and I will see you all tomorrow at 2:00 for the improvisation session, and get working on these new songs. We've some nice songs to add to the list. Okay, thanks everybody. See you tomorrow.